Keith and Angela Wolken.
All right. There were 4 of us living in a 2-bedroom apartment, and it was either we could rent a house or we could buy a house.
And our situation wasn't such that our credit would allow us to just go buy a house at that point. So we had to avail ourselves of other options, and thank goodness there was Booth Corp available to us. Very encouraged that they were willing to take a chance on us, and that even before we were enrolled in the program, Jim was helping us through our situation and giving us advice as to how best to go about our next steps when it came to wanting to purchase a house. I guess I thought maybe this is too good to be true, but other than that, I felt like if someone's going to give us an opportunity, that I was just sure we were going to make the most of it.
I was completely shocked when I found out that we had qualified for the home loan, because I thought we were still like 6 months away, and it just completely blew my mind.
I was very pleasantly surprised as well when we looked at our credit scores again, and we looked at the other variable factors that go into taking that final step. Just to realize that we were there and that we'd accomplished it was this amazing feeling. It's hard to describe, but it was great. Just great. Make a monthly budget planner and stick to it. Seriously, that was the most illuminating thing about this entire process, at least for me, was knowing where all the incidentals throughout the course of a month go, and what it takes as far as the dedication and as far as the willingness to do something better for yourself and for your family. That was a big revelation for me.
Don't be afraid to pursue your dream.
You have to look at where you want to be as opposed to where you are right now. You have to have the long run in mind. I don't think we could have made it through this without each other as a family, and it's a lot of hard work and dedication. And I mean, this has to be your goal. It absolutely has to be, and you have to do it together. I mean, it's brought us closer as a family, definitely.
The feeling when you qualified for your loan, the feeling that first day that you walked in the house and it was truly yours, is way better than your $5 cup of coffee every day, your trip to the movies every week. It's just so much better. It's worth it.
It's easy when you're out and you're at Walmart, you're at the grocery store, you're any number of places looking at things, and you work hard for a living. We all do. And it's easy to tell yourself, I deserve this today. Well, then you go home and you realize that your family deserves this. This is what you're working for. Just the amount of help that Booth Corp was willing to give us when it came to advice, when it came to following through with their end as well. When they come through and they do inspections of the property, and they go over where you are financially and everything like that. They do it in earnest, and that was impressive to me. They genuinely want you to succeed. Mm-hmm. Whereas, you were talking about apprehensions before, and if a person were to have apprehensions about the process, I think that would be part of it. It would be to say, well, what are they getting out of this? But it's not like that. Just knowing that we've got a family home. It's something I've always wanted, and for a while I doubted I'd ever be able to realize that sort of dream. When things aren't going great for you, there are things that you almost don't dare dream about anymore, and I was almost at that point. And less than 5 years later, here we are. So that's what's going to linger with me. Still just flabbergasted by it. I think it's great. You have to want it, and you have to work for it, and that's the best advice I can give to anybody. If you want it bad enough and you work hard enough for it, you'll succeed. If you've qualified for this program, you belong here, and you're well on your way to succeeding. Just a little faith and a lot of hard work.